Good morning, my beloved LinkedIn family. I want to talk about something very sensitive. Teenage girls, they're being trafficked, they're being tortured, they're being tossed aside into one president acted, okay? And teenage girls, they're being violated every night. America's loudest virtue signal is they're preaching compassion for the gangsters. This is getting ridiculous. And this live, I mean, it's going to be short and it's not based on made up rhetoric. These are true facts from real news. Wake up, America. This is based on federal indictments, investigative reports. Okay. I'm going to tell you the story about Carolina. That's not the name on her passport. That's the name her captors gave her. She was 19 years old from Venezuela. She was raised in a church-going home. Her dream was to come to the United States, to send money back to her mother. Her mother sold plantains by the side of the road in Venezuela. Now, Carolina, she answered an ad on WhatsApp. Come work in the beauty salons in the U.S. Free flight, free room and board. So what happened? They met her at the border, told her they were friends. They smiled, and then they shoved her into a van. They took a phone. Carolina never saw freedom again. She was driven across state lines, and she was locked inside a room, room 12 of a Nashville motel. There was no salon, no job. There was a mattress on the floor, a bucket in the corner. That's where she had to use the restroom. No windows, but there was rotating men. Carolina was raped over 20 times a day. When she tried to scream, they beat her. When she refused a customer, they showed her a video of her little brother walking to school in Caracas. We know where he is, they said. You work or he dies. She bled for days. She begged God. But Tren Diarrega, they don't answer the God, only money. And Carolina, she had a $3,000 debt to repay for her plane ticket, for her freedom. She wasn't alone. Now, there were girls as young as 12 in neighboring rooms. Some forced to perform, they were just forced to perform violent, depraved acts. This is getting to me, okay? And the men, they were recording this on the phone. I mean, depraved acts, not just sex. That's depraved enough for a 12-year-old. But they were forced to fornicate with animals. And they weren't people to the gangs. They were inventory, flesh for sale. And this was happening on U.S. soil, while Carolina was being used like trash. Joe Biden said nothing. No urgent address. No emergency action. No border lockdown, just silence. It took President Trump, whether you love him or hate him. He invoked the Alien Enemies Act. It's a law that's older than the Civil War, but it worked. It expelled hundreds that were linked to this horror. And that, my friends, that's what decisive leadership looks like. This isn't about politics. This isn't about pain. It's about real girls, girls who never got their dreams. Only nightmares behind motel doors. So don't turn away. Don't give me both sides of this. Help the girls. Share this. Be their voice. And support our president. Stop supporting the gangsters. I don't care if you're opposed to President Trump on fiscal policy. I don't care if you're opposed to President Trump on health care. Support him when he attacks the gangsters. Support him when he attacks people like Abrigo Garcia, who's the poster boy for the Democrats. God, I mean, the party's signing their own death warrant with that. Speak up. God bless you, and have a wonderful, godly day.